can tell by that look in your eye that we have one last letter.
Yes, we do. You're going to have to help me because I have flippers.
Oh, okay.
But it's from Daniel Richardson of Bedford, Indiana. He sent in 2 movies that he's made along with some posters.
He sent in all kinds of goodies here. Here, I'll give you the goodies, and I'll just read the letter.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Joe Bob, I am a huge fan. Been a part of the Mutant family since I was a kid. I first discovered you on Monster Vision. I even met you back in 2015. You were at the Days of the Dead Horror Convention in Indy. And you were one of the nicest guests I've ever talked to. And you also had the coolest guest panel. Of course I did. I always do. I always have great guest panels.
Don't ruin this.
Okay. So the other night when I was watching The Last Drive-In, you made that epic keep rolling speech. I have to say that I even got a little choked up listening to you. It was inspirational as fuck. That's the night we did One Cut of the Dead.
Yeah, so many people love that speech.
Of course they did. I worked on it.
You were spoiling this whole thing.
All right. The crazy thing was, me and my filming partner Simon did exactly what you were saying just a few years earlier. I guess what really hit close to home was the feeling that me and Simon was on the right path all along. Being from Bedford, having no money, working a full-time factory job, I always assumed I would never be able to achieve my dream of making a film and seeing it on the big screen. I've tried before and learned that when it comes to making a movie with your friends, everybody wants to make a movie until it's time to make the movie, and then everybody has an excuse and bails. But I also know it would never happen unless I push forward. So when I met Simon, who had a similar goal, we decided to make our exploitation film. And it was truly hell. Everyone had a full-time job. We usually shot on weekends. A lot of the time we were dealing with people flaking out or other disasters. We had to recast several times and rewrite several more times. There were times the movie just seemed dead in the water. Pre-production took 4 years, took an additional 3 to shoot with a long hiatus in the middle. The urge to just quit and walk away surfaced many times. And not that anybody said anything to our faces, but I got the feeling that all of our family and friends assumed we'd give up. I found that I was doubting myself a lot. But after 7 long, grueling years, we completed it. Even though we had our world premiere at this small bar and grill with a crowd of less than 100, all just friends and family, I finally got to see my movie play on the big screen. It truly was the greatest moment of my life. So, as I listened to you give your Braveheart meets Patton speech, I got emotional because I realized that you get it. And even though we didn't have a Joe Bob to verbally kick us in the pants, after hearing your words, I knew we'd made the right decision. Then when you said, and send me your movie, my eyes welled up. After all the shit we endured to make this film and all the ups and downs, it is all built to this. Because even if you somewhat like our films or just flat out hate them, I can die knowing that Joe Bob Briggs has watched the film that I directed, and that may be my biggest accomplishment. So thank you for not only kicking ass in general, but for being a beacon of hope for all of us Z-level filmmakers from small towns that may never break out. Thank you for providing so much knowledge and entertainment week in and week out. Glad to have you back on TV, by the way. And if it won't be too much trouble, give Darcy a thank you too, because this is part about you. So I'll skip down. No. She has really been cool with the fan interaction on Twitter. I have never live tweeted before, but it really has made the Last Drive-In experience so much more enjoyable. People really do like you, like talking on Twitter throughout the movie.
I appreciate everyone that does it with us.
All right, I've connected with so many others in the Mutant family, and it is insane. So thank you, Joe Bob. Promising to keep the spirit of the drive-in alive, Daniel Richardson, Bedford, Indiana. All right, Daniel, we will watch these movies, and we did get a lot of warm response to that little talk I made about One Cut of the Dead, and we're still trying to come up with a way of honoring you guys, as you put it, the Z-level, no-budget guys, even if it's on YouTube or somewhere else, even if it's on Darcy's Patreon page. And at any rate, we are going through the films that are sent in, and we're going to put them together into some kind of little Last Drive-In festival as soon as we get back to normal.